Well, residents in Blydeville are living a nightmare. Raw sewage is flowing into the streets and homes. Just last year, a 9-month-old baby died of pneumonia, and locals attribute that death to the filthy conditions in which they live. Our reporter, Zinhle Kanyane, is in the area. Let's take you there live now, where she joins us to give us a better understanding of the circumstances. Zinhle, always great having you with us, albeit not under the best conditions where you are. Give us a sense of how bad the situation is.
Indeed, Ayanda, we are in Blydeville at one of the households here that is totally covered in feces and raw sewage. It's not an ideal situation, like you said, but unfortunately, this is not the only household in Blydeville that has raw sewage flowing into their homes. There's actually quite a few households here that we visited early this morning that have a similar problem. But what's more worrisome about this situation is that it's been going on for about 15 years. According to the locals here, even a 9-month-old child died last year because of a pneumonia, which is related to the lung respiratory problem that is that happens when you have a pneumonia. Now you can imagine, for a community that lives in such a filthy condition, this kind of life, condition can be very hazardous for especially infants like that 9-month-old. But this is not the first time, Ayanda, that we've covered this story as Newzroom Africa. This is our 3rd time returning to this location, and unfortunately nothing has changed from the last time we broadcasted this story. We are in the area that is under the Disobota local municipality. We have tried to get hold of the local mayor here. We haven't been able to get hold of him, but we will be approaching this municipality to find out why exactly have people in this area been living under such filthy conditions for such a long time. Now we understand that this municipality is also under administration because of the corruption that has been happening over the years in this particular municipality. I just want to ask my cameraman, my colleague Zinhle Kanyane, to show you exactly what I'm talking about. And unfortunately, this might be a bit disturbing for sensitive viewers, Ayanda. But here is a sewage pipe that has bursted, and from what we understand from the owner of this yard, this water or this raw sewage has been flowing here for over 6 years now, and nothing has been happening. This is inside his yard, and you can see it's flowing all the way. It's finding its way to the streets where locals and the children that live in this settlement play. So you can imagine the hazardous impact this kind of filth can have to the community here. I just want to bring in the owner of this home, Mr. Jacob, to tell us exactly how they've been living under these circumstances. Ntate Jacob, thank you so much for joining us. Kopa o mpolele gore le tshela yang mo go na le makaka a tswana.
Re tshele bontle. Re tshela ile gore tota kana kong ha tla tsetletse mo ke nna yo ke dulang ke gobea maragaraganwa mme le bana ba sietse mo tung so e nna nno ke taboga mo forong enwe ke gopa dikhaitseno tse ke tsabe na ka ja go tshollela kong ke bothata yo ke mo go yone ne ke ga ke tlholo ke maemo a ka ga sa itekanetse ga ke setse ke tsofetse ga ke kgone bona gore go ntse ya garao ke tlhaba garao tse pedi tse tharo tshwantse ke ikhutse
e thomile yang nin e thomile ning
ke khale bo 16 years kwano kwa ha ke gopola ntse e dutlela ya
ene masipala yena a reng
masipala ra motleimela masipala ba tla ba khotla hela ba tsama mo ko morago gape go sala go nna hela yana ra ba bolella gore so se sa dutla ka nako tse tsotlhe tse mo tse ga gona sepe se ba re thusang ka sone le strata sa rona se fulo ga go tsenella kwale e ile ya nna go tabatsa gore o kare nna ke nno ke dirang jalo mo baagi mare yana ba lemogile gore go ha go diragalang ano ne go ka re go nna le dikgotlang ka tabe e diragalang mono mo
as a community ali worried ka bana ba ba tshamekang mo strateng go le yana
re worried thata mama ka bana ba ba tshamekang mo ka re ngwana ke motho mongwe hela mo se ha bona se se mo kgatlang wa se tshwara
okay ke a leboga pa That's just Mr. Jacob. He's the owner of this home, and he's saying that from time to time he needs to clean up this area that has raw sewage and has to go and throw it at a different location. But he's also saying this has been happening for about 16 years now, and he's saying that as a community they are worried about the safety and the health of the children, especially because this sewage is flowing onto the streets where children play, and we know that children are very inquisitive. They can touch and hold on to anything that might come out of the sewage. So this is a very dire situation, and it's unfortunate that this community has had to live under this condition, under these conditions rather, for such a long time under this local municipality that seemingly, according to them, hasn't been doing much for them.